Welcome to Spirit Coven. This distance Reiki and Pranic Healing video is timeless, which means you can watch and rewatch over and over, anytime, any day, forever. Rewatching is encouraged, especially if you feel you need a refresh, or if you feel yourself slipping into old habits or emotions. Rewatching will magnify any previous sessions you've watched and will strengthen the healing energy. If you want to skip the introduction in this video, you can use a timestamp in the description box. I highly suggest you watch the whole video if it's your first time to understand the themes of the healing session. Now, let's talk about what to expect in 2025 and the next couple of decades. 2025 is going to be the catalyst year, bringing significant change in a very short period of time, due to many astrological factors. The main feature is Pluto in Aquarius, a transit that began November 19th, 2024. This transit is about to turn our worlds upside down, and astrologers can only guess as to what that would look like. Looking back at previous periods where Pluto was in Aquarius gives us clues as to the general themes and how they might play out. For the most part, we see that in previous historical periods, Pluto in Aquarius brought rebellion against tyrannical governments and changed societies to give the common folk more power. This kind of scenario would be a blessing, but the reality is these kinds of changes are difficult, if not violent. And because this sounds so scary and may give you feelings of fear and anxiety, this channel is going to be focused on helping you reduce your fears and anxieties, helping you find peace and comfort, and a stronger connection to a higher power, whatever that may look like for you, no matter your belief system. So one of the things that I'm going to start doing, instead of using words like difficult or trying, I'm going to use words like challenge. Challenge brings hope to overcome and be triumphant. Challenge brings learning and adapting. To have a challenge is to go on a quest, and a quest is an even better word for what we're about to embark upon. Quests bring action, purpose, and a mission, an end goal with a promise of a brighter horizon. We are exploring uncharted territory, and our quest is an honorable one. So we have begun our quest today, and our quest is about to make our lives so much better, because Pluto is all about metamorphosis, change, and transformation, and rebirth, like the phoenix rising from the ashes. It brings with it the pursuit of truth and what it really means to be alive and free. Pluto is energizing Aquarius, which is all about the common folk, humanitarianism, progressive ideas, free spirits, and open-mindedness. In order for us to have an easier quest through our changing world, we need to change and transform ourselves, because at the end of this 20-year cycle of Pluto in Aquarius, our world will be a much different place, and we might very well be pleasantly surprised with the final results. In order to get to this ideal result in one piece, we are going to need to focus our energies on all the themes of Pluto and Aquarius. And 2025, a universal 9-year in numerology, with its themes of releasing the past, letting go, and giving it to a higher power, humanitarianism, and spirituality, we have been given the perfect time and the tools to work with this energy and forge ahead bravely on our noble quest. So, what do we need to do first? We need to release and let go of past hurts and grievances, past expectations and disappointments, negative thinking, situations, and scenarios, and old or ongoing health challenges or disease, bad habits and addictions, and fears and worries about things we can't control. And today is the perfect day to start all these things, or at least put it all into motion, because today is the new moon. New moons are perfect times to put things into motion and set our goals and intentions. New moons are all about fresh starts and new beginnings, and it's a powerful time to manifest what we want our lives and our world to look like. Some helpful actions to take during this new moon is to write or journal about the things we want to achieve, heal, and release. Using a vision board to visualize more clearly what we desire, using magazine pictures, words, or symbols of whatever it is we want to obtain. And the most helpful thing to do is meditation or prayer, or both. And this is why I will be doing the distance Reiki and Pranic Healing today. But of course, we mustn't forget the very important task of releasing and letting go. It's the hardest part to implement. When manifesting, we must let go of expectations. In other words, we cannot expect how or when something, person, or situation will play out. We can ask for what we want, but the universe or God or source decides how and when our wish is granted. And sometimes the wish is not granted for many, many years. And we must accept that. For whatever reason, it's just not time to receive it. Sometimes what we're wishing for is something dangerous to us, and it's not granted because it's not meant for us. Once we have asked for what we want, then we must release it and believe that it's on its way. What I like to imagine is filing my wishes away in a little box that gets carted down a long warehouse with all my other thoughts I've locked away, like the Ark of the Covenant in Raiders of the Lost Ark. All jokes aside, it must be released, basically forgotten, and that is the most challenging step to manifesting. In order to manifest, transform, release, and let go, and work with all the astrological and numerological themes we've talked about here today, and it's a lot, I know, we're going to need to open our crown chakras. The crown chakra governs our connection to the divine, our higher selves, higher state, our spirituality, and our wisdom. Helpful things we can do to help activate and cultivate our crown chakra are wearing colors like white, lavender, and violet, or surrounding ourselves with those colors when meditating. Using crystals like apophyllite, clear quartz, amethyst, fluorite, and moonstone, and there are many more not shown here. And meditation, prayer, chanting, Reiki, pranic healing, and other forms of energy medicine and modalities will also help. So now that we have all that out of the way, we can start the distance Reiki and pranic healing session. So pause the video if you need a moment to reflect or digest the information, and press play when you are ready to receive the healing energies. Welcome. Let's begin by taking 3 big breaths in through the nose, hold for a second, and breathe out through the mouth. Make sure to relax after each exhale. Breathe in, hold, breathe out, relax. Breathe in, hold, breathe out, relax. Breathe in, hold, breathe out, relax. Divine Creator, you are the source and foundation of all life. I humbly invoke for divine guidance, divine healing, and divine protection. With thanks and a full faith, amen. Now let's relax as much as we can, and let us ask for Source, God, the healing angels, Jesus, Buddha, whatever deity you choose. Ask them to lift and take from your body and soul all your fears, worries, anxiety, all your past hurts, grievances and disappointments, regrets, shame, etc., as you no longer desire to carry these within you. If you become overly emotional, pause the video. The Reiki energy on the screen will continue to flow to you, and press play when you are ready to continue. I want you to repeatedly ask to lift and take all these undesired pains from your body and soul, while I remain silent for a moment and place the protocols. us ask that all disease, ailments, disorders be lifted and taken from our body and soul, as we no longer desire to hold these within our body. Repeat this as I remain silent for a moment. Now we want to begin by stating our intentions on what we want to manifest in our lives. Be as clear as you can. You can always come back and repeat the healing if needed, or you can pause the video right now if you need to. I will remain silent for a moment. Okay, now let us place our intentions of manifesting somewhere quiet, like a field of flowers or a container of some kind. It is safe and will remain in that place until fulfilled. Let's begin to give thanks to the deities you asked. Thank them for fulfilling your request. Thank them for your life. And I will remain silent as you do. Now it is time to come back into your body. You may feel a little lightheaded or kind of floaty, which is normal. My advice is to ground your energy. Eat something, chocolate helps. Drink plenty of water. Ground yourself by imagining roots growing out from the bottom of your feet and going down into the ground. Do a little physical activity, running in place, jumping up and down, shaking your arms and legs. And make sure you drink plenty of water, again, especially today. More videos are on the way, and thank you for watching. Bye.